Have you ever wondered how enemies come out of the ground in Destiny 2? Where does the other half of them even, where is it? Have you ever wondered how to get to the top of Glacial Drift in Mars? Have you ever wanted to be all the way up here? Have you ever wondered how to help out your friends from underneath the map with the Witch's Ritual public event? Have you ever wondered how to help out your friends with the WarSat public event, or even an Escalation Protocol event from not even inside of the map, we're all outside of the map? Well, if you wondered any of that stuff, then this video is for you, because today we are glitching outside of Glacial Drift in Mars on Destiny 2. And so let's just get this started. We're going to be getting outside of everything you see. We're getting underneath all these rocks, behind literally everything. We're getting inside of that bridge, even behind all these structures, and even on top of those caves if you really want to go do that. And so let's just get this started. It's a really simple hole to actually do. And so let's just head over with our Sparrow, and the hole is actually right in this corner. It's super easy right here in this corner. You can look around so you guys know the location. It is just right here. And so just hop up with your character. You can do this on any class, and just get right here and then hop backwards, and we are already outside of the map. It is super simple glitch, and we can do all of that stuff I said with this glitch. And so right here is actually the Braytech Futurescape area. If you want to head back there, you can actually go and hit the load zone for Braytech Futurescape if you want. Or, you know, we can also go to the very top of Glacial Drift right away. And so what you want to do for Glacial Drift, you just want to hop up, and we are already at the very top of Glacial Drift. And so I thought this was pretty interesting because there's actually a barrier literally all the way around us over here. So Bungie has specifically cut out this area to have barrier around it, which is super weird. It almost seems intentional at this point. And so you can honestly dance with your friends, show off that you're on top of the map, or you can continue, and we're actually going to go and get outside of this entire thing and check out how enemies spawn and how to help out our friends with public events just from underneath the map. And so just hop down here, and there should be holes right underneath that we can get into super easily. And from right down here, it's actually super simple. We're actually inside of the bridge right now, and all you want to do is just pull out your Sparrow and go forward. We're inside of the bridge, and so this is going to be a little bit nauseous to watch, but just keep on Sparrowing forward inside of the bridge until we go to the very opposite side of it. So just Sparrow forward. Of course, you're going to run into a lot of obstacles while you're doing this, but just keep on going forward, and we're at the other side of the bridge. We just went through the entire thing. And if you really want to show off to your friends, these grates right above you, your friends can see through them. If you want to show off to your friends that you're underneath the map, you can kind of peek at your head up to them and kind of dance. I don't know what you want to do, but we're halfway to getting outside the map. The final step is just to pull out your Sparrow and go forward a little bit in this direction, and there it is. Here's the cutoff of the map. Now we are actually outside of this whole place. And so we can hop down. There's an elevator right there that leads to the other area. There's tons of cool stuff outside of the map. And so we can just hop down. And look, there's an activation plate for the Witch's Ritual. There's a couple boxes just randomly. And there's even the Escalation Protocol, you know, thing that sticks up. And if you actually activate the Escalation Protocol, it will actually go up. And so that's a pretty cool thing to watch if you want to go do that. Otherwise, I want to show you guys how to actually help out your friends with some Witch's Ritual events and how to see enemies spawning underneath the map. All you want to do is hop down here on this water and wait for a Witch's Ritual event to start, and you can see you can start to actually start up the plates from underneath the map. This can be even used as a glitch to infinitely load the plates while your friends help you out with the public event from on top. Unfortunately, this event won't progress if you don't kill those witches, so you need a friend on top of the map to help you out with that. Otherwise, sit down here and wait for an Escalation Protocol to start, and you can see all the enemies spawning underneath the map. You can even, you know, try to finish one or melee one from underneath the map before they go outside. I mean, I feel like it would be pretty cool to try to hit a finisher on one of these guys before they're even on top of the map. That would be a really cool thing to see. You can just kind of punch them as they come out and try to help out your friends as much as possible by killing them before. It looks like we got one right there. That is awesome. And so that's what we can do. That's where enemies come from. If you ever wondered, they come from right underneath the map, and they just crawl up, and they're inside of your space already. Now from here on top of the water, we actually can go and we can see the unloaded parts of Braytech Futurescape all the way over there. That's a cool screenshot if I really wanted to take one over there. And we can actually see the Ma'adim subterrane lost sector all the way down there. I have my own separate video covered on that if you want to check that out. The link is in the description. But remember, we're still inside Glacial Bay, so we can still, or Glacial Drift, and so we can still sparrow around and take out our sparrow and fly it around. And so let's just head back and let's go to the other parts that I haven't shown you of this glitch yet. Let's hop on side of some of these boxes underneath the map. You can always go and start up the Escalation Protocol by going against those little pillars over there. I mean, there's also tons of little niches and crevices you can jump in if you are a warlock or a hunter and you need the extra help. Now over there is a cave that actually leads to the strange terrain strike and the start of your Mars experience, your first mission on the Mars. And so if you want to, you can go all the way back there on that cave. I've actually covered that in a previous video. Link is in the description below if you want to know how to do that. And above us, there is just a separate, another load zone that you guys can go hit if you really want to go and hit that and explore more of the outside of Mars areas. And so from right here, we actually can go and check, and I really recommend ricochet rounds whenever you're outside of the map. We can check what is solid and what is not, and we can even hop forward. And this is kind of where you would go and you would help your friends out with a WarSat event, because the WarSat always spawns right here and there's always stuff that spawns with it. And so if you want to go and help your boys out with a WarSat right there, and if you want to start up the Escalation Protocol from outside of the map, also you can do it from right there. You just got to get really close enough to the top of that. And now for the last thing I want to show you, because I know I will not cover this in another video if I don't show it to you now. We're back on the very top of the Mars glitch, and basically all we want to do here is we just want to get ourselves around this barrier so we can go all the way back to Braytech Futurescape and load it from this area. I think it's a very cool glitch, so that's what I want to show you guys. And so just hop back here and go down into these holes in the map. And so just right down here, and we're pretty much on the other side of this entire glitch spot. We can't really do this from underneath the map just because of how much, well, weird barrier there is, and you're about to see how like unsolid everything gets. But we're in the cave system, or the tunnel system, or whatever you want to call this now, and we actually can go and outside of this and look at the entire Braytech Futurescape area from outside of the map over here. We can just even get closer, actually. And so let me just hop outside of this wall here, and let's try to get a good bird's eye view of what we want to see. We want to kind of see what Anna Bray's up to, what her laboratory looks like over there, and it looks like whatever Destiny rendering system right now is not working out for us. And so let me hop up a little bit and get in a better spot to look at it. And so you can always jump around here, find yourself what works for you. But looks like from right here, we have ourselves a very good position. You can see what it looks like unloaded. We can see that Rasputin doesn't have a door to his entire mine lab. We can see that there's no windows on Anna Bray's place in the unloaded version. And then also over here, we can go and we can hop on top and check out, you know, what's on top of this stuff. Now this parkour is going to be very hard for you because, again, invisible wall parkour is probably some of the hardest stuff in Destiny. But hey, we can see even more of it. We can see that we can't actually jump on top of this thing because of all the barrier that Bungie has put in. But don't worry, we don't need to jump on top of that thing. We can actually go and we can get inside of pretty much this entire area. You want to get inside of this entire wall leading up to Braytech Futurescape, but what we can do all of that is a super simple and easy glitch to pull off. We can get inside of all of that. And so let me just show you guys that real quick. All you want to do is hop back inside the area or the hole we just jumped out of, and you want to just come over here on top. And this is very simple, this is very easy. All you want to do is just go forward here, and you're going to be standing on top of invisible stuff, so watch out. This is not for like the people who are scared of standing on nothing. And what you want to do from here is you just want to jump directly up. Now I kind of failed here, but as long as you can just jump yourself all the way up, and this can be done on any class, just because I'm a Titan doesn't mean it's only for Titans. You can just go forward here, and it's a super easy thing to do. Just keep on forward and just keep going on top of these things, and if you do it soon enough, we should hit the load zone for Braytech Futurescape all the way from Glacial Drift. And so if you want to go do that, this is one of the cooler things you can do with this Glacial Drift out of map glitch. And so that is pretty much it. We're outside of Braytech Futurescape. We're outside of the entire wall connecting the two areas. I mean, this is a pretty cool glitch. You can also see how much work Bungie has put in to these rooms over here in Braytech Futurescape? And the answer is not much. There's not much over here at all. And and there's not much actually to do out here. But what we can do, what I like to do at least, is get outside of the map again, because we're again constrained by a bunch of weird terrain and barrier. But don't worry, the terrain always breaks off, and so we can just hop underneath and get outside of the map for real this time in Braytech Futurescape. And we're underneath pretty much this entire area leading up. This looks exactly like the bridge, but instead this is on Braytech Futurescape, and we can get ourselves rewarded with another legendary engram. Thank you, Bungie, and thank you guys for watching. That was the entire Glacial Drift glitch. I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you guys have any requests for any place you want me to get outside of the map on, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you Guardians in the next one. Thanks for watching.